Thank you. You may be seated. In these extraordinary times, we're here to celebrate the love and commitment of this remarkable couple. Today, Heather and Zach would like to welcome you all and thank you for honoring them by being here today as they exchange vows to bind their hearts and lives together before God, their friends, and their family. Who gives this bride away?
Her and her mother, and I do.
Very good. The institution of marriage has been around for millennia. The first recorded wedding ceremony goes back almost 5,000 years to the Mesopotamians. And since then, marriage has been used to join two people in binding union, tying their lives and their fates to one another. There are a variety of ways that marriage has been used throughout history to unite warring lands, families, to gain and to give resources, and to send a son or a daughter off into adulthood. At one point in time, these were all considered valid uses for the institution. Today, however, we're here for the most honored and reverent reason for marriage, one that has resonated through the ages in song and in literature. It's spoken of in all of the holy texts, and it's present among us today. Love. Love is why we are here today, because in love we find the purest reason for joining with another. The willingness to share our life with another selflessly, as Zach and Heather now choose to do. When Heather and Zach told me that they were getting married, I was ecstatic for them, because in these two people there's an honesty, a willingness to share, a willingness to give, a willingness to be one with another. These two people truly deserve to be happy, and they truly deserve each other. I read a number of things before I prepared today, and I just wanted to give you a sense of what Heather and Zach find in each other. And in these quotes about love, I hope that they serve as a reminder and a goal for each of us. From Dr. Leo Buscaglia, love is always bestowed as a gift, freely, willingly, and without expectation. We don't love to be loved, we love to love. Mother Teresa said, I have found the paradox that if you love until it hurts, there can be no hurt, only more love. From the columnist Ann Landers, love is friendship that has caught fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing, and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. And perhaps my favorite, from the writer Robert Heinlein. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. In all these quotes, we find two commonalities. That love is an act, not a thing. It's something we do, not simply something we have. The other is that we must do this thing for another. And in the act of giving, we receive in turn, and both are made more whole and more enriched. And as the last quote reminds us, the other person's happiness is essential to our own, and ours to theirs. Heather and Zach, you stand before us today to act upon this love, to commit and share with one another, to accept and be accepted by the one you love and truly loves you the most, and to make one another happy. You both have chosen to write vows this occasion, and if you're prepared, Zach, I'd like you to look at Heather and begin.
I promise to always choose you as my wife each and all of my days. I promise to forever remain your perfect counterpart, to always balance the leaning of your heart, to travel all of life's roads together, and to love and cherish you to my last breath and beyond.
Heather, if you would repeat your words to Zach.
I promise to always choose you as my husband each and all of my days. I promise to forever remain your perfect counterparts, to always balance the leaning of your hearts, to travel all of life's roads together, and to love and cherish you to my last breath and beyond.
To symbolize their commitment to each other, Zach and Heather have rings to present to one another. And as a ring is a symbol of perfection, with no beginning and no end. May these remind you both that your love is forever, with no beginning or end between the two of you. And if you now exchange rings.
Hold this, buddy. Thank you.
Today, God has joined two hearts, two families, and two futures together into one. And what God has joined together, let no one cast asunder. By the power vested in me by the state of Ohio and by the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
I love you. I love you.
And if you would, please turn and face everyone. I would like to introduce friends and family to Mr. and Mrs. Zach and Heather Hudson. May God bless them and their future happiness.